All right, we're recording now. Welcome to the Final Five Tribal Council. You guys have come a long way. We're close, but we're still so far. Um, Drew won immunity, so I'm not going to talk about the challenge yet until he gets here. But let's start with Jackson. After the final six vote, I mentioned that this is going to be a final two. How does that change the game for everyone, for yourself, and game plan moving forward?
Final twos definitely change it up a bit. Um, I definitely feel like, I was prepared more for a final three. But now that it's final two, the decisions are getting tougher. And I definitely feel like we're all looking at who is that one person that you want to sit with in the end. And I think tonight's vote is kind of gonna, solidify that for some people. But yeah, final two definitely changes the game, um, makes it more competitive. So yeah.
Uh, Jake. Oh, don't let me blank. Um, so how important is tonight's vote in terms of setting up your end game that you would prefer?
Um, I mean, I've said it in my confessional numerous times. This is the five I wanted in the final five. I've said that on numerous occasions. I never really went a whole lot deeper than that because I really don't know. I think I already forgot your question. Can you say it again? I'm so nervous. I'm sorry.
How important is tonight's vote for setting up for what you would prefer to happen moving forward?
Oh, I mean, this vote is probably crucial for everybody. It's one vote, that can decide if someone gets a ticket to the end, if someone gets a ticket to the jury house. So it's just, this vote is really crucial for, I think, for everybody because it's going to set the tone 1000%.
Okay, Alex, how difficult is it today in terms of everyone game planning and trying to stay one step ahead?
Um, I'm not really sure how to answer that. I feel like this vote is going to set the precedent for what the final two is going to be. Um, it can either go the way that it's been going or it can switch up based on what happens tonight.
And to follow up on that, you mentioned the way things have been going. Is the way things been going in your favor or not in your favor?
Based on conversations I've had today and lack thereof, I would probably say that I am a potential fifth placer tonight. But I don't think that that's smart for everybody. And I've expressed that to people, and I just got to hope that people side with me and see that what I'm saying is probably what's going to happen.
Okay, Rachel, Alex mentions people having to do things and possibly going against what's been the status quo. Where do you fall into that, and what what do you factor into tonight? Sits and waits for
Wait,
types.
waits for her to type.
A culmination of a lot of things. Okay, when you're finished, just type like end, and then we'll know. Okay. You say there are some people I've spent most of the game with, and there are people that I have very few conversations with. And so for me, it's about figuring out who would actually want to sit next to me in the end. Uh, let's ask some more questions. Jackson, have you determined? Do you have a good grasp on? No, that's a fair answer. Jackson, do you have a grasp on how each player here may be perceived by the jury and who might be a bigger threat to win than others?
Honestly, when it comes to the jury, I feel like I honestly don't know kind of where they stand with any of us. Being mainly the 4 people that were not a part of the 7. I feel like that's the general consensus among the remaining players that we just don't know where they stand. So it's kind of hard to tell who's a threat and who's not. Um, but yeah, and they control most of the votes so far. So it's really a guessing game, honestly.
Who here feels like, by show of hands, who here feels like they have a decent or good shot at winning if they make it to the end? No.
I'd say I had the worst shot. I think personally.
So you think you have the worst shot? Do you think that incentivizes people to possibly want to keep you around?
I think it should. I think I'm the weakest at immunity challenges. I think that I'm the weakest when it comes to the social aspect of this game and the strategic. Honestly, I think I'm the weakest of the 5 all around in all 3 of those categories. But hey, that's just my perspective.
Also by show of hands, who feels in danger tonight? Everyone? Raise his hand. Oh, did someone join in and out, or am I'm tripping. Okay, I don't want this to be too short. Jake, with it being Final 5, today is the last day that anyone can use any form of idol advantage, and in the beginning of the game, we mentioned those game-changing powers for third class, and whether they have been exposed or not, we'll never know. But does that worry you about tonight?
It's worried me all day. I don't know. There's one unaccounted for, and everyone's silent. So, it just depends whose hands it fell into and what they want to do with it, because that has potential to do some damage tonight if anyone has it. If
And by it, what are you referring to?
Like, what if? Well, because
No, it.
it. Did I say it? What did I
You-
say? I don't remember what I said. I don't know.
You've been referring to something as it.
I don't know.
Do-
Now I'm nervous. I don't know.
Rachel says, I think he is talking about an idol. You said there's
Oh, is he? Oh, well, yeah. It could fall into someone's hands. It could be an idol. It could be a fucking I don't know. There's one idol unaccounted for. Everyone knows that, and then there's other powers that no one even knows about at all. I don't know. I don't have shit. So those have potential to do damage tonight, and it being the last time you can do it, it can really fuck up someone's game, and I think we're all scared of that.
I was hoping Drew would come on, but Madison, you have any on-the-fly questions?
I sure do not.
Oh, you got me there.
Where's Nick? You know Nick always has one or two.
I thought you were gonna say I sure do. Shit, I've gone to like 2 rounds of questions. Who here felt like they needed immunity last round? Because none of you ended up winning it. Everyone, naturally. Alex, you were quick to raise your hand. Out of everyone, fastest.
I mean, I think I need immunity. I don't know. I feel like everyone would want immunity.
Yeah.
I feel like if you didn't want immunity, you wouldn't be here.
I'm just so mad at myself because I know I was up by 2, And I fumbled the bag right at the end, and I was like, oh my god, like never fails. It just sucks because every challenge at this point is crucial. We all want to win because that's part of an in-game resume, how much you can win and when you can win when it's important and who you get out when you win. And so it's just like everything about that is important, not just winning to be safe. There's so much more than that, and I think we all want it.
Okay, I actually do have a question. On a scale of 1 to 10, you can use your fingers if you want. This is an open question for everyone. How important is winning this game to you?
I mean, yeah, I'd say it's a 10. I really want to win the game.
So then we have 2 10s, a 9, and then a 9 or an 8 from Rachel.
I think it's just hard because everybody wants to win, but you want to win like the right way. You don't want to win at the expense of like fucking over someone you like. And
yeah, I agree with that statement.
It sucks.
What would you classify as the right way?
Like just doing it without, I don't know, doing it respectfully. I think, I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah, like I can piggyback, like respectfully, like, game. Like there's a lot of times where there's decisions made that aren't game, and I think those are what kind of sucks the most.
I agree with that. And like, I mean, if I'm the one voted out tonight, I'm not gonna, throw a fit. It's been a good game. I tried. So, yeah.
Who here would be very hurt if they were the one blindsided tonight?
Not hurt. I don't know. Like that's like not like I don't know. It's gonna suck regardless, but I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I'd be.
there's, it's so much deeper than game at this point. So that's kind of where I would be a little upset.
Okay. I am blanking on any further questions. Madison, if you have any others.
No, I'm good.
Okay, I don't know what happened to Drew, but he just posted a picture of the Zoom loading. Let me give him the well, I mean, it's 9:22. We're gonna carry on without him. So with that, if anyone else has anything left to say, please head into your prod chats and confirm your votes, and then we'll get to it. Okay. I have the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol or any form of advantage and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right, no one stands. I will read the votes. First vote, Alex. Second vote, Jake. That's one vote, Alex. One vote, Jake. Third vote, Alex. Fourth vote, Jake. That's 2 votes, Alex. 2 votes, Jake. 1 vote remaining. Fifth vote, and the 7th member of our jury is Alex. Alex, the tribe has spoken. If you have any final words, now would be the time.
All right. This was a good game. I saw it coming, so I thought it was coming 2 rounds ago. So I'm very surprised that I was kept around. It's a good game. But I will say a move probably should have been made. That's all I'm going to leave it at, though. Good luck with the rest of the game. Good luck with the rest of the jury. Love you guys. Peace.
Thank you for playing, Alex. We enjoyed having you.
Thanks for hosting me. Bye, all.
Bye. And with that, 5 becomes 4, and it's still not over yet. 2 of you will not make it. So please be aware of that. Tomorrow, you guys will have a live immunity challenge, which we will schedule. And that's all I have for you guys. Have a good night.